Ever feel like you're not making any progress in your faith? You look in the mirror and see all your flaws, all the ways you fall short, and you wonder, is God even working in me? It's a common feeling, but I want to share something encouraging today. The signs of God's work in our lives often aren't loud, flashy miracles. They're quiet, subtle shifts in our character, happening little by little. You might not feel perfect yet, but that doesn't mean God isn't transforming you from the inside out. Let's explore 9 powerful indicators that God is indeed active in your life, even when you don't see it. The first sign is a growing sense of selflessness and a willingness to sacrifice. Think about it, our default setting is usually me first. We naturally think about our own needs, our own comfort, our own desires. But when God starts working in your heart, something amazing happens. You begin to genuinely care about others. You find yourself thinking, how can I help them? Instead of just what's in it for me. Maybe you've started giving up your time to listen to a friend or helping a neighbor without expecting anything in return. This growing love for others, this willingness to put their needs ahead of your own, isn't just you being a nice person. It's a reflection of Jesus' own sacrificial love blooming in your life. It's a sure sign that God is molding your heart to be more like His. The second sign is what I call supernatural happiness. Now, this isn't the fleeting excitement you get from a new purchase or a fun vacation. That kind of happiness is totally dependent on your circumstances. When things are good, you're happy. When they're not, you're not. But divine joy is different. It's a deep-seated contentment that isn't shaken by the ups and downs of life. It's a joy that comes from knowing who you are in God and what He has done for you. You could be facing challenges at work or struggles in your relationships, but underneath it all, there's this foundational joy that holds you steady. It's a peace that passes understanding. If you've ever felt this grounded, unshakable happiness, even when your world seems a little chaotic, that is a gift from God. It's evidence that He is your source of true and lasting joy. Next up, let's talk about divine calm. Our world is anything but calm, right? It's noisy, demanding, and full of anxiety. It's so easy to get swept up in the stress. But have you ever experienced a moment of profound peace right in the middle of a storm? A sense of calm when everything around you is screaming for you to panic. That is the peace of God. This isn't just about feeling relaxed. It's about a deep inner tranquility that comes from being right with God. It's a peace that flows into your relationships with others and brings harmony to your own soul. When you can face chaos without letting it consume you, when you can trust God even when you can't see the path ahead, that's a powerful sign that His presence is your anchor. This divine calm is a fortress for your heart built by God Himself. The fourth indicator is an unusual patience. Let's be honest, patience doesn't come naturally to most of us. We want things now. We hate waiting, whether it's in a traffic jam or for a prayer to be answered. But when God is at work, you start to see a new kind of endurance developing in you. You find you can handle trials and delays with a different attitude. Instead of getting frustrated or giving up, you're able to wait with a positive, faith-filled perspective. You start to see delays not as denials, but as opportunities for God to work in His timing. This isn't just gritting your teeth and bearing it. It's a patience rooted in trust, knowing that God is in control and His plan is perfect. If you've noticed you're less rattled by life's waiting rooms, that's a clear sign of spiritual growth. God is teaching you to rest in His timing. Number 5 is a blossoming kindness. Kindness is more than just being polite. It's the fruit of a heart that's been touched by God's own kindness. It shows up in practical ways. It looks like hospitality, opening your home and your heart to others. It looks like forgiveness, choosing to let go of bitterness and extend grace, just as you have been given grace. And it looks like generosity, sharing what you have, your time, your resources, your encouragement freely and joyfully. Have you found yourself being more generous lately? More forgiving? More welcoming? That's not just you trying harder to be a good person. That's the Spirit of God producing His character in you. Every act of genuine kindness is a little reflection of God's love shining through you into the world. The sixth sign is an increase in virtue, or what the Bible often calls goodness. This is all about integrity. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It's choosing honesty when a little lie would be easier. It's maintaining your purity when faced with temptation. It's about having a character that is solid and true from the inside out. When you feel that internal nudge to choose the high road, to resist a craving, or to stand firm under pressure, that is the Spirit of God guiding you into righteousness. This isn't about legalism or trying to earn God's favor. It's the natural result of His life flowing through you, making you more like Jesus, who is the ultimate standard of goodness. Sign number 7 is reliability or faithfulness. Have you become someone that others can truly count on? When you say you'll do something, do you follow through? Being a reliable person is a huge testament to God's work in your life. Why? Because our God is the definition of faithful. He always keeps His promises. He is completely dependable. As He works in us, we start to reflect that same characteristic. People in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues begin to see you as a person of your word, someone who is steady and trustworthy. This isn't just a personality trait. It's a spiritual fruit. Being a faithful presence in the lives of others is a beautiful way we get to show them what God is like. The 8th sign, and this one is so important, is Christ-like humility. In our culture, humility is often mistaken for weakness or having low self-esteem. But biblical humility is something else entirely. It's seeing yourself accurately in light of who God is. It's recognizing His holiness and your dependence on His grace. It leads you to stop obsessing over yourself and start valuing others. You become more interested in celebrating their successes than promoting your own. You become quicker to listen and slower to speak. This isn't about thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. If you find yourself becoming less defensive, more teachable, and more focused on lifting others up, that is a profound work of God. True humility is a hallmark of a heart that is being genuinely transformed by the gospel. Finally, the 9th sign is growing self-mastery or self-control. This is where the rubber really meets the road. It's about gaining control over the things that so often control us: our words, our actions, our attitudes, and even our thoughts. Have you noticed you're a little quicker to hold your tongue when you're angry? Or that you're able to turn away from a temptation that used to be overwhelming? Have you started to intentionally redirect your thoughts from anxiety to trust? This growing ability to manage your impulses and align your inner world with God's will is a direct result of the Holy Spirit's power at work. It's a lifelong process for sure, but every small victory in the battle for self-control is a massive sign that God is strengthening you from within. So, as you can see, God's work is often quiet, deep, and character-focused. It's not always about grand events. It's about becoming more selfless, more joyful, more peaceful, patient, kind, good, faithful, humble, and self-controlled. Don't be discouraged if you don't feel perfect. None of us are. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And if you can see even a flicker of these 9 qualities growing in your life, you can be absolutely certain that the God of the universe is personally and powerfully at work in you. Keep trusting Him. Keep walking with Him, because He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. Thanks so much for watching. If this video encouraged you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. God bless.